Morning, guys. This is a coral pink sand dunes. We're not inside of the coral pink sand dune state park. We're about 7 miles from the park right now. We're on BLM land, and what we do have here going today is we do have 2 rifles. I want to show you. I did buy a second rifle. You did already see the first one, but I do have a Ruger 1022 target light. It's a very, I wanted to get an automatic or semi-automatic rifle too, and that was the one I wanted to get. I walked into Bass Pro and bada boom, bada bing, it was there. So we've got everything we need to sight these 2 rifles in. The problem is we do have about a 5 to 7 mile an hour wind, but I don't know if you can see the flag, the orange flag in the distance flapping, but it won't come into play if we fire with the wind. It won't affect the bullet at all. So we can do that, but we do, you know, like I said, this is BLM land. I know this is a primitive camping area right here, and you know, I didn't think anybody was up here, but since being here for about 2 hours, I've seen at least 4 or 5 different parties go up there. So it's going to be difficult to find a spot to shoot. You know, if no one was up there, you could do it easily. So maybe I should shoot for first thing in the morning. But we'll take a ride up there and we'll find a spot. And we got other problems here too. We did pay the $200 tax stamp fee, and I did buy a suppressor for these guns. It's a dead air mask, and I don't want to do anything to mess that up. I don't want to be out here sighting in my rifles and uh-oh, we got company. Hello. The boys are here with me. They don't let anybody sneak up on me. But anyway, that's one of the parties I seen walk up. But like I said, I do have a dead air mask already paid for. I've got a tax stamp paid for, and the alcohol tobacco firearms will review my application submission, but it'll take about 5 or 6 months to get that, for them to even look at it. So you certainly don't want to mess it up right now by getting some citation for firing a firearm in an unauthorized area. Boom. That could mess it up. So I've got to be very careful about where I shoot. I wish I would have called the BLM. I don't have any cell service up here right now, but I should have called the Bureau of Land Management and asked them, you know, about 7 miles, you know, east of the park, and I wanted to fire in a safe area and see what they say. And you know, I want to sight my rifles in. And they'll probably say, okay, it's no problem to do it, but you don't know that until you actually hear them say it. You know, you certainly have to be smart and safe, and you know, fire with a backstop. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm only shooting 50 yards to sight them in, so that's not a terribly long distance. So, but anyways, we're gonna get going. We got everything we need. We got the targets. Let's go take a look at what we got over here, guys. Man, well, I could do it right here so nicely, but we do have a mat to lay down in the prone position. We've got about there's 1 box target. There's a couple other smaller box targets inside of there. We do have our 6 Sawyer rangefinder binoculars. Then we do have both our rifles ready to go. We've got our turret wrenches, so we can adjust the turret, take the 0 stops off, and get them lined up. We do have all of our cell phones ready to go. GoPro, and let's see, there's another GoPro up there in the corner, and we're good to go. Everything's strapped down tight. Got the Glock 19 in case we run into a grizzly bear with grizzly sow with 2 cubs. Anyways, we're good to go. I'm gonna take a ride down this road. And I just got here late last night, and I got lucky. I threw the dart at the board, and this is the primitive camping area. It's free camping here. There is no water, so it's a good thing I took 8 gallons of water. that should last me 3 or 4 days at least. But anyways, we're gonna get down the road here. We're gonna take the 3 buckshot with us. Hopefully he doesn't get too mad, because the 2 rifles that I'm taking, the CZ457 and the Ruger 1022, they're gonna be inside of his way, but I think he'll manage just fine. So we're gonna load him up and take a ride down this road. We'll see you when we start putting shot to paper, or at least I'll show you the rifles.